Hey guys and gals, Malkuth 1974 back at you with another episode of our Kerbal Space Program 1.0 career Let's Play. Let me slow this down just a tad. What I'm doing right now is I'm just taking Jebediah for a little ride up into a high Kerbal orbit where we can get the last of our science that is up there. But I do have some extra things over here. Let me check this out. I'm going to take a temperature log at this altitude, so I'm going to grab that. And let's see, any mystery goo here we can grab just a little bit. So we'll close that out, bring that back down. Jebediah, any crew reports? No, we're all set there. Reset, we don't need that. So let's take him up a little bit higher. High orbit will be... take him up as high as we can. As long as I have a few more. Probably take him up to about a million meters. That sounds about right. There we go. Should round off up there. Yep. And we're in space, so we can fast forward. I'm just trying to get as much science as I can out of this. There's no payments for this. I actually lost one rocket with Jebediah in it. This is sort of this is a iteration of our moon rocket, but instead of having the 3 boosters on it, it has 3 regular rockets on it that just help it get to a higher orbit. It's not meant to get to the moon. But today what I want to do is I want to get this mission all set and done, and I want to set a mission. I want to do a dual mission today. Dual mission means that I'm going to launch a mission with probably Jebediah to the moon, and then I'm going to launch a secondary mission after that while it's on the way to the moon to Minimus. And we're going to pick up as much science as we can from both places and see how that goes. So let's open up. Let's see what we have here for a crew report. We should be up and high, so that's 7.5. We'll open this up. And we'll do another mystery goo. We have not done a mystery goo at high yet. And we will do an observe materials bay up here too. So there we go, that's 37.5. We still can't do any EVA, but we're going to try to fix that when we get back down to Kerbin. So let me return this back home and I'll be right back. We are back. Let's take a look at what we got now. We got 76.2 science earned on this for a complete science of 113, and we should be all set with everything else. Let me see, we got the funds back. He got nothing out of that. Let's bring some of this back. So last episode we did get a bunch of new parts that I still need to add batteries to this thing. So let's first get the fuel system. We should be able to grab that now. We want to definitely grab this now because it gives us the fuel duct. So I'm going to grab that. It should be the only thing I should be able to grab at that time. Yep. And the next thing we want to do is grab this, and then we'll be all set. We'll be on our way to great things. So I'm at 402, 133. So one thing I do want to upgrade to get to Minimus, we're going to definitely have to have some upgrades here. So I'm going to upgrade the tracking station, and I'm going to upgrade my mission control. That should give me, if we look at it now, max active contract 7 and flight planning available. And now we have patch conics visible in the map. So we'll be all set there. We blew off a little bit of money there, but that's fine. So we're going to update our vessel here. Our moon vessel. This is actually my high orbit vessel that I used. I used some of these back thumper solid fuel boosters and some other stuff. It's basically still the same vessel, it just has different boosters on it. So let's get the moon rocket back. Moon rocket. And what we can do with this is we might be able to shrink this down just a tad. So let's grab this. And let me see how this works. Yep. And now that I have these, we should be able to hook from here to here, which should give us, I was kind of hoping to be more than that. What is that for? We gotta go like this. And 192. Yeah. Command and control, we still don't have anything good there. Science, I think I added everything I needed to this. Utility, I just need to add some batteries. We can put that right into here. Open this back up. Place the batteries, probably... Wow, those are pretty big. Yeah, we can kind of thump them there like that. I don't see any problem with that. Just like that. Oh, look at that. That's sticking out the end. I don't think I like that clipping. Let's see. Let's see if we can redo this. Flip these around. There we go. There should be no clipping now. Nope. So now this has some good batteries on it. We don't have to worry about that. A little concerned about this though. It wasn't doing what I was hoping it would do. Well, what we can do then is that we can go like this. I'll add another stage to it. What in the world did I just do? Okay. What? That was a little bit odd there. Let me see if I can fix this somehow, some way. Maybe. Go like that. And that does not go like that. It should go like that. There we go. And I'll put this back like this. I'm going to set up a fueling system here that will help us out. We do have struts, so we put those in there. And I will set this up to be like this. So we'll go to this fuel like that. And we'll send this one in like that. And we'll repeat this pattern just like this. And like that. This should give us pretty much optimal fuel wise. So we'll blow these first. Gotta come down like this. All three of these are on there. Let's see which ones are which. So these ones go first, so they're directly across from each other. Let me see. There's the first one. So the second one should be right there. Those will go first. Second. There we go. Yep, that will work. Now we have a little bit better of a system there. I found that maybe these gimbals are too high, so I'm going to turn them down to 50. Actually, I probably should turn the outer ones to 30, and I'll turn the middle one to 50. And these thrusters definitely don't need to be that high. We'll send them down to, that'll work. There we go. And now we'll grab these just like that. That should do it. We'll lose those, we'll lose those, we'll lose those. All it's running, and we'll use the rest of that. So there you go. There's the new Mark III rocket. Alright, so we're going to go back to the moon, so we'll get Jebediah first. No, we should send, no, Jebediah, who went to the moon first? They're both pilots. I think it was Valentina that, no, it was Jeb, wasn't it? I don't remember. I'd have to look. Alright, so we're going to send Valentine to Minimus, and that's the first mission we're going to launch. And at first, let's go look and make sure that they don't have any more missions that we can grab. Make some more money. The visual surveys, no, I don't like visual survey missions. Science data from space, we'll grab that. Visual surveys, science data from the surface, we're not going to the surface. So we have three. Perform visual surveys of the moon. Alright, so there we go. We should be ready to go now. Alright, let's send Val to Minimus. This is going to be set up a very similar way than we set it before. I'm going to do it the right way this time though. Well, we're going to fly right directly to it. So let's set this up, set target. And where is that? It's over there. So we'll just do some time acceleration. Ooh, we might get a night launch. We can see the lighting effects of the engine of that mod that I installed. Let's see, we'll set this up just like that. That's good. Yeah, there we go. Valves on the way. And we will launch, baby. Ooh, we're going a little fast. We can see the lighting effects on here. That's the mod that adds those effects to the game. It's pretty neat. Not so worried about our ascent profile this time because we can have a very high profile and it doesn't matter because we're flying straight to Minimus for this example. Yeah, see, I lowered that. I lowered those that gimbaling, and it seems to help a little bit. I mean, even the regular rockets of the vanilla ones, I mean, these are technically still vanilla. They got all the same thrust and everything, but it's just different patches and stuff. Oh, we lost the first two. Sorry about that. Wasn't paying attention. And but these gimbals seem a lot higher than the originals, so I think they cause a lot of jittery. That back and forth swaying has always been an issue with Kerbal Space Program. It's just the SAS. It's not the greatest system in the world. We're only at 9,000, and I'm kind of going up a little bit too. Oh crap! Oh crap! Don't flip. Yes, this vessel is still a little bit topsy-turvy. Jeez, it really is topsy-turvy. Holy crap! There we go. I'm only okay. We're gonna lose this vessel, guys. Yep. Alrighty. Let's see if I can save this somehow. There ain't no way I'm gonna save this. Not to get the Minimus now. Oh, I did save it! Okay. Nope, I didn't save it. Crap. So maybe the gimbaling is off a little bit. Yeah, so we lost this vessel. Alright, I'm gonna lose all the stages here. And we'll bring Jeb back down. So see, that's where I can't do anything to fix that. So that is a lost vessel, technically. Luckily, we didn't lose Jeb. So I'm probably going to want to turn back the gimbal back up. It's just these vessels seem very, very unstable, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about it because I don't have the right amount of fins or control surfaces. They don't seem to be doing what they need to be doing. I don't know if I can grab any material bay. I can get 3 out of that. That's cool. Anything in here? We can open this up. Observe mystery goo. 1. We can get 1 out of that. We could probably do a temperature thing. Let me see. Let's watch my thing there. Log temperature 5.6. Alright, so I'll get this back home, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. We got our vessel back. Actually got 11.2 science earned on that one, even though it was a completely lost vessel. Luckily, they're not all that expensive, so it's not a big deal. Let's actually put the gimbal back up on that middle stage right here. It is up. No, it's right there. It's 50, so I'm going to put it up to there. Maybe we should raise these just a tad. Up to 50, maybe. And it already has fins on it. Let me add a few more fins to this to stabilize this a little bit on that bigger stage. I can put them in between, just like that. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that will help. The 1.2, I mean, the 1.2 has the whole drag issue, so fins do help out a little bit. Usually I can get these up in space without too much problems, but I still think it's this mods that I have that changes all of the models and the engines and stuff. They're the same engines, but I think he's maybe messed with the gimbaling and stuff like that, so it's not quite what I'm used to. So who the hell knows? We'll try again. So is it Valentine in there? Yes, it is. Let's try this one more time. It should still be in a position to launch towards. Yeah, we're good, I believe. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll launch now. Alright, we'll try this one more time. And I am not going to touch it. Would it go up this fast? I'm not going to touch the throttle, nothing. I'm going to keep it at full throttle, just like this. And hopefully, a lot of times when you mess with the throttle too, that could cause issues like we just had. So that's something you have to consider. That's alright. We'll still get there, I tell you. And then we'll launch the secondary. I'll probably the next launcher, I'll lower the TWR a little bit more and see if that helps out. It's going to keep this engine burning. We're not even out of. We are. We're at 79, 80. These fins probably did help just a tad. But you see the rocking back and forth it's doing? That's the SAS fighting itself, which is kind of annoying, really. I'd have to use this rocket without this mod in to see if it makes any difference, I would guess. I'm not sure. What do you got? You got 40 seconds left in this stage. "27 seconds left in the stage. My apoapsis is rising high. We got 13 seconds left. So any rocket that can go to the moon can easily go to Minimus. Always remember that. And we're going to lose our next stage here. And just like that. I'm going to keep watching this. Now that I have actual Iconics installed, I don't have to guesstimate where this is going. We're going to go just. We are a little bit high, it would seem. Just like that. All I'm going to do is go to the ascending node, add a maneuver node, and we're going to lower that to come right next to Minimus. There we go. Probably is going on there as I'm too far away, which is the case. And we'll just go like that. And there we go. We got an intercept of Minimus. And that should work fine. We're just going to wait until that 8-minute mark and conduct this burn. And we will go to Minimus. That's actually going to throw me out of. Put me in a moon encounter too, huh? Weird. We're actually going to orbit Minimus, so I'm not going to even worry about that. Let's see. We got 7. It's a 15-second burn. We have 1 minute 40 seconds left of fuel. At full burn. Slow us down just a tad. We'll make our burn at 8 seconds. Cut that in half. Always round up. At least I do. Bring that down. I want this right on. Right on the money, damn it. There we go. What is this? Does that get me into a moon orbit? That would be awesome. What is this? 165. So there we go. So our first rocket is set to go. Let's go back to the Space Center and let's get the next rocket to go to the moon. We'll get some more science from there. That will be Jebediah. So it should be Jebediah in there. Yep, Jebediah pilot. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to lower the TWR of these. Let's see what we can come up with here. It's 158. Let's lower that down to maybe that, and then I'll lower this down. I'm going to check these out. The TWR in the old version of Engineer that I was using was off by 15 points, and I had to do these adjustments. I had to always be high. You always kind of want your TWR to be around 130, and there we go, 135, 115. That should work. We'll see if that helps with control stability or not. And I'll launch this. Let me check how long it's going to take for Val to get to there. It's not going to tell me, is it? I believe it takes 3 days. We got a moon encounter here. We can do this. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, because she's way out there. Yeah. Alright. So... and... fly straight to the moon, baby. There we go. Let's see how far out she is now. So she's already gone past the moon, but she's got a ways. It takes like... no, actually it takes like 14 days, I think, to get to Minmus, if I remember correctly. So this is the day launch. There we go. Take off. Much slower takeoff speed. What is my TWR? So see how my TWR is off a little bit? So it still is off about 15 points or so. But we'll see if this helps us out or not. I did have a little sidestep on this though, if you notice that. You can definitely tell by my prograde marker is moving to the south, actually. There we go. We are flying towards the moon. Surprised those haven't come off yet. I think they are red hot. Woohoo! Oh, there we go. Oh! Oh, that was awesome. Alright. Bye! Can't wait to get some more science before we can get rid of these weird issues that we're having here. Let's get this. The moon rocket's on its way. I wonder which one will arrive first. It will probably most likely be Jebediah. And I'm going to go like that. Are you there yet? You should get a change here. Why no change? Really? Did I miss you by that much? Holy crap. Ah, there we go. 430, 435, 400, 200, 116, 94. Alright, that's good. So there we go. He will arrive there at 1 day, 1 hour and 54 minutes. And I believe if we switch over to her, she's got a few days on us. Let's go over here. Yeah, she's 9 days. So Jeb will definitely get there first. So let's switch back to Jeb. And we'll get an orbit of the moon. With a dual mission that we have going. Jeb's going to spend some time here on the moon. In orbit of the moon. Actually, we could probably send Jeb back by the time Val gets to Minmus. Jeb will be pretty much on his way home. So I could technically do a return vector. Yeah, let's do that. So what we'll do is we're not going to actually orbit because we don't need to orbit. I'm just going to grab as much science as I can. I should be able to EVA too. Oh, I can't EVA yet. Okay. Oh, we need that. Oh, that's the astronaut complex. We need to upgrade. Okay, we can do that. So should be able to do a crew report. There's no science on this crew report. Okay. Reset that. We'll open this up. And we'll see what we can get for Mystery Goo. 4. We won't be able to get much from here. Observe Material Bay. That'll be 50, so that's the most we got from that. Did I do this yet? Log temperature 16. Okay, so let's get into a much lower orbit. I kind of want to bring this down quite low. Let's see how low we can get this baby. And it'll look like this. Oh, that's up. And I'll just go to this blue one over here. I'm going to bring this down to about 9 meters. Just see how close I can get this thing. We'll F5 this. 9 meters. There's no mountains at 9 meters that high on this, so we should be all set. Let me get over here. How many days it takes to get over here? It's just 41 minutes. So, there we go. Let's take a look at the moon. Very close. I want to get to the 9 meter mark. We won't hit, don't worry. 9 meters. There we go. Can I do another mystery goo this low? Let's try this out. Mystery goo. That'll be 6, and I'll do their crew report, which should be 15. So actually we did get a lot of science from this mission, even though it's a second mission of only an orbit. We did do very well on it. How long till we get to there? We got 1 hour. Plenty of time with Val still. So this is just a flyby. I'm not going to go into orbit. What we're going to do is we're going to get back up to this AP when we're into a Kerbin orbit, and we will set this up for Jebediah to get home. He gets to come home before Valve. He took off after her, and he gets to come home. That's what happens when your planet or your target body is much, much closer than the other. We'll set this up at 19. Let's do 12. 12 or 10. Doesn't matter. When are we going to get there? 2 days. She still has... Let's take a switch over to her. Check this out. She has 5 days to get to this AP, and 8 days until she gets to the PE, and 7 days before we get the encounter. So we're all set. Jeb can go home. Switch to. Fix that. And I'll do some F5ing here in a second. There we go. Jebediah. How many days that say it's going to take? 2. So I'll take 2 days. So we'll have 5 more days by the time he gets into orbit. Oh crap. What happened? This could be bad. Alright. Holy crap. Alright, that was that's what you don't want to do with time compression. You don't want to time compress that much and lose that like that. We are actually skipping the atmosphere. If you guys don't know what that means we are having issues here, and we should come back up. Holy crap, I didn't even know that happened. Alright, let's get him going a little bit better. Give some time to cool off a little bit. Did I lose too much of this? I didn't lose any ablator at all. Alright. Man, that was close. I thought we were goner on that one. And 68. Now we'll do a landing. Come back down. Basically what we just did there is we skipped over the atmosphere, or what other people would call is like an aero brake maneuver. It's not quite what I was looking for. I was just not paying attention to the time compression, and I time compressed right into a re-entry, which is never a good thing to do. So try not to do that. The only thing that saved me on that one was probably the fact that this is 1.02 and the reheating effects are completely crap and broken, and you usually don't have any issues with reheating. So there we go. We should do all fine here. So I'm going to land this and I'll be right back. Bring this back before I actually did it. Don't forget, we'll complete one mission on this when we reach Kerbin. We return this pod. to transmit or recover scientific data from space around the moon. So we should be all set with that once that happens. Let me see, we're getting here close. We'll let these go in a second. There we go, 1500. Let the shootout. So this is a bug that I've noticed also. Don't know if it's with stock, but the chute sometimes does not deploy. It says cannot deploy while stowed. I'm not quite sure why it thinks it's stowed. That's definitely a bug in Kerbal Space Program. It usually happens with the fairings, if you don't let the fairings go before you try to deploy something. So not why it does that every once. It's the second time I've seen it happen. So luckily we're going slow. This is bringing us down slow enough where we won't have any issues with that. All right, 40. Yeah, don't land with time compression. Usually bad. So there we go. Return him, the cover vessel. We'll see what we got for some science on this one. Jebediah should. So look at that. I already got enough science to get the next part that I want. 104.5 science earned. That was all from the moon mission. So you can imagine what Minmus is going to bring us, and that's that. Jebediah gained 2 XP, and we should have finished that one mission, which was worth 3 science and 40,000. Still losing a little bit of money here. Let me see, make sure there's no Minmus ones here. I got temperature scans and that. Yeah, I'm surprised because pretty sure we have to finish the landing on the moon to get anything. So let's go to Val and we'll do her Minimus Orbit. So I'm already at Minimus. I'm already early. I just want the science. It's not so much about the money at this point. I got plenty of money to keep the funds going if I have to. We can do some more. I can do some more moon missions off camera to gain stuff like that. I try not to do too much off camera, but a lot of times, you know, it's kind of like Minecraft. You have to do what you have to do. I really don't have to orbit Minmus either because I don't have an actual mission to orbit Minmus, and I don't want to ruin it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mystery goo thing right here. We'll open that up. We got a mystery goo, observe mystery goo. That's worth 25. And I will do a too hot thermometer. We'll log the temperature. That'll give us 20. We're high over Minmus, so that's good. I am going to bring this down a little bit. So our orbit, we're going to do the same thing like we did on the moon. I'm going to fly over and under it. Let me see if this is correct. That is correct. Alright. So let's go just like that. We'll just kind of fly over. Don't get too close on Minmus. It has, I think it's 13,000 that its highest mountain is at, so you definitely don't want to hit that. And we're very close there, so that'll be good. And we can sort of fly to Minmus. Let's see what that is like. We get the low altitude stuff. I should be able. I wonder if I can do this. Let's do this check first. I can warp here. Good. I keep forgetting to use that. I'll do a crew report once we get down low enough. Be at 17,000. There we go. There we go. So look, there's Minmus. All nice and pretty for us. We'll get a observe mystery goo, which is worth 40 down this low, and I should be able to log temperature, which is worth 32. And of course we're going to do this observe material bay, which will be 100, which will keep that, and a crew report will be worth 20. We'll keep that. Nice. Lots of points, lots of science points. We'll unlock a lot of things this time. Probably that whole lower tier section we'll be able to do now, including the ones I wanted to actually unlock. Are we going backwards or forward? Going forward. So I definitely want to bring that down. Did I lose all my fuel, my electric charge? No. So why am I moving? Oh, because I was in physical time acceleration. So yes, you can set your periapsis lower. even from here. It's not an issue. It's just it's not the most optimal way to do it. But I do not want to wait. But I have plenty of fuel to do this, so I'm not worried about it. Let's try not to screw this up this time, huh? We'll do some quick saving. And I should be able to just time compress here, right? I'll go to right about here, warp here, and then we'll finish out this episode. Our dual mission is coming to a complete stop. Dual mission over the moon and Minimus. You gotta love it. You got to love it. Don't be afraid to launch multiple missions, guys. It's not going to kill you. Especially if you go to two separate places. Usually, we definitely got to close this. And go like that. So, to make this a little bit quicker, what I will do is I will land her, and then we'll check out what we have unlocked for science. Everything bad happens, I'll make sure to turn the camera back on for you guys. Alright, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, we're coming back from that mission. So that science earned us 252 to go to Minimus. That was just from orbit, and there's still a lot more science in the orbit of Minimus. We haven't actually landed yet. Maybe next time we'll launch a dual landing mission. That would be cool, huh? So we go do that. We got some funds back, and she got 3 XP, which is good. Let me return some of this stuff like that. So let's unlock, before we leave, let's unlock what we want to unlock. We already got that, so we definitely want our solar panels, which is 90. And we probably should go, I would like to get the small inline reaction wheel. That might help us with control a little bit. And what else should we unlock? We should probably get more science stuff, would be the smart move. What do we got here? Stack separator. I do have a docking port. That would be nice to have. That's 90 science. I can actually do that, so let's do that. Research. Over here. Oh, we do have the press mat bar meter, which would be sort of nice to have. And what else do we have? We got some the Mark 1 lander can. That's nice. I'm thinking though, we already got that, so we got these. I probably should have changed the engines on these beforehand. I believe these are what, heavy rockets. And we got the skipper on there and the poodle. Not quite sure I need that stuff yet. I do need some more of these, so let's grab that. And I can grab one more of these big ones. So let me think which one I want most. Not really necessary. Not necessary. Not necessary right now. And definitely not necessary. I would like to get the press mat barometer. That will give us some more science and Kerbin. We can launch some satellites that way. So let's grab that, and we'll get the hitchhiker storage cannon, which should open up, I believe. That will open up. And contract-wise, why can't I think? Space station type mission. So let's grab that, and we'll be all set. There we go. Look at that. It'll be 4 missions in, and we've already unlocked a good portion of the tree. Can't unlock anything else here, so we don't have enough money. And we'll check out the mission control next episode. So as always, guys, this is Malkuth 1974. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Malkuth, out of here.